one's going to work out nicely.
10 seconds remaining.
Brew off lane for Universe, it feels.
Yeah, with the help of Keeper of the Light on the off lane, that's gonna help a lot. Really strong.
We have a roaming Sand King. Healer. Alone against the Baden though. Finally is banned out there by Kinguin. They don't want to deal with that. Fnatic looking for here for the mid lane. Abed hero most likely.
Again, good Ember Spirit game if they want to run it. Either Ember, maybe even the brother Storm Spirit, or OD as I already mentioned.
5 seconds remaining. Dire team.
On the other hand, with their lone druid.
Oh, that's a good ban. You always kind of forget about Broodmother. You're always trying to think of something. If I was picking, I would have on my monitor written Huskar Dazzle and the Broodmother so they can't sneak.
Always mental reminder.
10 seconds
Sure that you do not forget about the Broodmama. There's the Storm.
Spirit.
3 games and another snap pick. The DK immediately grabbed here by Kinguin. To round things out pretty nicely now. DK, the Curse of Avernus, they've got some stun, troll, push power, and laning strength as well for Kinguin. Again, I think Fnatic might just have the upper hand in this.
Yeah, overall, I prefer to have Fnatic's lineup. Dragon Knight is the best pick they could get for last one. I think they could have gone Dragon Knight the previous game. Use that could make a difference. It's gonna be a problem to fight against the Blinding Light, against Storm Spirit, not too much control for him. Life Stealer as well, and nothing to pierce through the BKB. Also, it's gonna be a lot on shoulders of the Universe again. His Blink Dagger timing, right? I guess DJ is gonna help.
Look at how pimped out Pottle is. Look
Yeah,
at him. He's got a big beard. He's got a winged horse.
It's a Zeus on a.
It's a lone druid on a horse. The keeper of the lone druid. If you look at it.
Oh, it actually is.
Yeah.
Keeper of the Druid.
Keeper of the druids. Yeah, the brothers, the cousins, whatever they
Lone
are.
of the Light.
Up against each other. Where are you? See, look, here's the lone druid. Okay. Thank you for standing still. Pottle. Okay, they're identical. They are the same person. Oh, he's missing an eye. Okay, he's got an eye patch. Never mind. So, Fnatic. Life Stealer or Eternal Envy. Double Mango again. He loves it. Double Mango every hero. Abed. Highlight Die. Going for a quick smoke. Brewmaster, Storm, and Sand King. There's a lot of damage here at level 1, actually. Burrow, Clap, and Remnant potentially bring someone down. Jay towards bottom lane, looking for a quick Observer Ward. Will be scouted here by the Lone Druid by the look of it. Atos going in deep, trying to hide himself in some trees, but scouted by EE. Everyone's just getting vision of everyone else here. Captor and Elisash moving forward for Highlight Die. Go straight to the high ground and be perfect fight. Burrow now on cooldown and a bit of mana expended, but still he'll be ready for that level 1 fight if they really want to go for it.
Yeah, so Potus on the top lane. I'm not sure they have enough at the start to actually take him down, especially if Keeper of the Light is going to be on the bottom lane. So Abaddon's going to have a decent time on top. He can actually threaten AAs there. He just goes back. Could have waited there. Rubik would need to use telekinesis, waste of mana.
Keep their mana for now. Rubik and Abaddon. Top lane, Captor and Patos. Sash, Ancient Apparition. All to this mid lane. Highlight Eye is going to mirror the movements here, but dealing with Abed. A few Chilling Touch hits. All they'll get for now as Highlight Eye does make the maneuver in towards the Ancient Apparition. He denied the DK, but a 2 versus 2 mid lane comes to fruition here. Abed chipped away at Elisash, chased down the river. Balance themselves out there as Eternal Envy in a 1v2. Baden. The Rubik up against this Life Stealer. Drank back, in fact. Eternal Envy with a Feast level 1, taking a punishing top lane.
Yeah, everyone has a passive. Abaddon, Nyx, they need to help out Nyx. Piledai going to the bottom lane. They might actually switch the lane. Maybe put Brewmaster top.
Going back in towards me. Abed bringing more regen. Salve gets given to him by Piledai. That's why he was coming mid again. Sand King needs to give the Salve for this. Too many. Those chilling touch hits and the breathe fire spammed out. Eternal Envy again zoned away from the creep wave. Back in for a few more hits here from Partos. EE 3-0.
He needs the chicken. He needs to bring some more regen.
His wand? Yeah, that's his.
No, that's Piledai's.
Piledai's wand. He does have tangos to share across the EE. So, around too long. Runs around in circles for a bit, then TPs away, realizes Burrow Strike on cooldown, so he can simply creep away from danger. In the meantime, Exotic Deer getting blasted back by the Illuminate here. Universe farming incredibly well. 10 and 3. Free farming in this bottom lane. Lone Druid still getting a little bit here and there, but he's dragged the wave back towards his tier 1, where he can see. Power.
That's a lot of evasion coming from Drunken Haze blocking during the mid-game for that Lone Druid. That's going to be really hard to pierce. Even if Lifestealer decides to go for Radiant, Solar Crest build, that sounds so disgusting.
Oh my goodness. Everyone buy MKB. Ancient Apparition MKB. We're going. Nice last hit there from DJ. Didn't really improve on his CS score there onto the tower. Like you're talking about the Drunken Haze being very potent. Druid struggling a little bit. Tower. Take CS away from him. Slow and steady approach from both sides. And up at the top. Back in the face of Eternal Envy. Leave that as a 1v1 for now as Kinguin move in towards mid. Storm, pre-level 6. Always that wonderful hero to try and gank into. Abed, an armor. At around 600 HP. And once he gets into that tier 1 range, he gets that +2 bonus. So it's going to be a difficult one.
You would expect Storm to have like around 3 armor, maybe 2. But somehow he has 7 for whatever reason.
Flame Blitz.
Lightning.
Storm, yeah. It looks like Abed, with the scan they used, they knew that someone was there, likely the Rubik, so he backs up at the right time, returns to lane equally. A nice fashion. Plus now 18 and 10. 7-3 really is looking poor, but it's equatable here to Exotic Deer's farm levels. Then mid lane, the Dragon Knight doubling up almost on the Storm CS with the help he's been able to get. So Kinguin really setting their lanes in a way that their early game pressure heroes, the DK and the Abaddon, are having a very good time. They can move into tier 1s. Now, once they get these kind of level 6s, level 7s, primary items, the drums, the phase come up, they can really move in for objectives. Well, Eternal Envy, he is a big objective, but with his rage, I don't think he's going to be able to keep himself alive here. Pathos with the burst of the shield, pops him and kills him. Now onto tower, the Fairy Fire and the Mango, another shield comes out. Pathos will be okay for now until the tower hit. The Illuminate blasted off the shield and Capsule might be in trouble as well, but you're right. Piledai with no boots can't catch up.
Yeah, both the safe laners don't have too much farm. Nyx has last because the Lone Druids who can actually farm the side camp.
Oh! Goodbye, DJ. Nice play from Kinguin. Looking for Piledai now as well. The rage comes out. Eternal Envy trying to line up here for a kill, but the shield. Pathos arrives and Capsule keeps right-clicking forward. Envy now with no rage, no open wounds, backs up to the trees with the salve. Kinguin will not chase forward, knowing that Piledai is still around and a potential threat. Meanwhile, while this is happening up top lane, well, no, back up the top. Pathos chasing Piledai back into the trees again. Pressure from the shield, there's so much to handle.
Phase boots on Abaddon. They can chase Nyx a lot with that. With the what does he have? Level 2 shield is gonna be level 3 soon. Storm is level 6, has a TP. They're gonna pop a shrine just to kill those. Yeah, these creeps are annoying to play against, but if you have a lot of magic damage, then it's really cool to kill them.
As long as you don't miss uphill.
Yeah. Phase boots finished on Brewmaster. He just needs to use the chicken. he should be the one who's active and creating space for the team. Maybe even with the first ulti. If they don't make a move on team inside of Team Kinguin, he should just be farming his Blink Dagger and try to make a gang when Blink Dagger is up.
Now this is pretty nice. Kinguin swing all the way through the shrine, trying to find the storm. The DK pressures tier 1 and gets them a kill on the Sand King. Lenvy TP's in to try and make something happen on Nisha, but this Dragon Knight pretty hard to bring down. With the rage forward and now the Drunken Haze, they'll slow him a bit. The blast will land. Storm zips forward, trying to catch the 2 supports. The stun in the back, but Cancel dropping down, and Universe clears them both up. Now DK and Abaddon left twiddling their thumbs, wondering what to do.
That was 5-man rotation from. Envy needs to get back into the game somehow. Maybe he's not even gonna go for the Radiance build. Do they have stacks for Storm Spirit? 1 stack, and that's it.
DK with his ult just about to expire does get a bit more damage into it. Top lane, Envy again lifted, dragged back for a little life steal up.
Yeah, when top teams are playing, you should always expect the enemy supports to rotate when they have a Dragon Knight in a team. Between 5 and 6 minute mark, each creep spawns 5 minutes, he gets level 6 around 6 minutes, and then they want to pressure the tower. Counter smoke gank is one of the better plays.
Exotic Deer backstabbed with a primal split from Fnatic. Play with the Burrow Strike in as well. The Savage Roar comes out a little too late with Abed clearing up. Wonderful kill there on the LD, who was starting to get away with a lot down in this bottom lane. They left him alone for a good minute and a half, 2 minutes. Dragged himself up to the 2nd spot in net worth, just behind the DK. But that kill means a hell of a lot. That now, delays back. Radiance climbing quite significantly. So, 5 slides.
Stupendous.
The DK with another ulti trying to pressure the mid tower. They have a good in-fast bomb at 1 point, but Nyx needs to have a couple of items unless they want to execute it early on. DK really hard to take down on top of CS4, getting really close to Shadowblade actually. Super far.
That is Nisha. That is Kinguin. Nisha has a good game, and the team will follow suit now. Highlight Die not landing the Burrow Strike, but Abed in from the back is a surprise. Pops himself out, ball lightning forward again and again and again, and Elisash jumped on and killed. Nisha now in trouble as well. Wand up, but Abed doing a lot of damage here with the remnants of the Burrow Strike. This time, Highlight Eye will land it, and a triple kill for Abed. Beautiful plays from Fnatic.
Storm Spirit got a lot of mana from that Loan of the Light, and actually took 1 point of Electric Vortex there just to get a kill on Dragon Knight.
You've got to say though, Pilot Die with the sickest player of them all, missing that Burrow Strike at the start gave them such a great chance. Baited them in.
Some mind games going on. DK trying to juke him, then sanking and misses a stun, but he had a team to back him up. Lone Druid finished Midas, already used it once.
At the very least that is out.
Well, everyone goes power threads when they go for Radiance build, but not Internal Envy.
Of course not.
Needs to make his own build.
Oh, Elisash, hello. And goodbye. Ahmed and Pilot Eye. Again, pairing up very nicely here. Nisha trying to race to the room. 10 minutes spawn, bottom Arcane. Very happy with that. He maneuvers himself into the Kaya. Quickly, top lane though, rotation in. Exotic Pierre and Katsu both coming forward. Eternal Envy Rage in 3 seconds. It looks like he's just about got into the trees to hide from the lift. Now the Rage TP comes out. Entangling Claws. Oh, not cool. Yes, there we are. The final hit, of course, Exotic Deer. Presses the little button that says RNG and gets the cancel.
I expect Envy to tweet about this.
Yeah, unacceptable working conditions.
Tier 1 tower is already gone on top. What is Baron looking into? Classic Helm of the Dominator to have that 1 extra creep. They're going on Nisha again.
The Katowice dies though. Nisha up against Abed here. Katowice has that Burrow Strike bouncing around, jump forward, now out as Nietzsche has the shield up and Highlight Eye. Blink 1 to 3, Universe in. There's the split as well, stun up the DK and the Cyclone on the Abaddon. Perfect from Universe. They catch and kill another potentially here as Katowice does get himself a Burrow Strike out, but not far enough.
Abaddon does not have ult. They can chase.
This is Abed now holding the line and a double kill for Universe. Fnatic with that blink dagger just appearing out of nowhere. Universe manifesting space, time, and energy to destroy Kinguin.
Praise Universe, huh? Space, as he likes to call himself sometimes in pubs. That's a good timing on a Brewmaster triple clap. He wants to go for a Midas. I love that build because it gets you the XP you need in the secure the late game. Once you get to level 20 and 25, that's a game change right there.
Yeah. I mean, getting that blink, immediately using the blink for a 3-man clap or 4-man clap, then the split. It's paid off for it already. That fight, beautiful stuff from Fnatic as they really have been manipulating this map incredibly well. Highlight Eye trying to get in on top of Nisha, but it's the Zip coming forward. The regen picked up immediately into the bottle there, and Abed looking to take down Nisha. The Shadow Hammer not going to work out. He is not chappy, so he cannot survive through all of that. Now the blink forward. Universe looking for more. Patos slow for the clap. The steal comes out, and Katowice will be able to turn us back. But the regen rune. Abed, where are you going? Down the freaking rabbit hole here. Alice in Wonderland on the Storm Spirit trying to get in deep, but Kinguin, they will hide behind that locked door of the tier 2. Oh, the key is opening it. Down goes the Rubik. Universe and Abed, they are toying with Kinguin at this point.
Oh, they're already ahead 1k. This gave Fnatic a lot of time to actually catch up with the farm, but Laundroid is farming a lot as well. 3,000 gold in his pockets.
This Observer Ward's going to give Abed another kill. AA walks in, Abed zips forward. There's the cold feet. He's going to get taken off in a second though. The stun from DK not going to come. Abed clears it up there. We finally get the catch on the Storm, but he will zip and TP. Do they have another stun left from Rubik? Too far away, and Highlight die. Absolutely beautiful. He'll give away his life. Good.
Still, he saves the Storm Spirit. Could feed away way much more gold to the enemy. Panda almost has that Hand of Midas, 300 gold away.
Still can't believe how easily the Storm just goes in and out.
That's why I said it's a good Storm game. They don't have anything to lock him down. Offlaner doesn't provide anything, and all you have is the Rubik. Now that the Rubik has Burrow Strike, that
Kinguin yet unable to kill tier 1 mid and bottom. There continues farming again. These 4 heroes from Kinguin have to make so much happen. The Shadowblade nearly here, and they'll likely look smoke up together and make a play. They've got a couple of smokes on Elisash, but he needs level 6. It's 14 minutes in, and they don't have the Ice Blast to play with just yet, which is a key component of these team fights. And in the meantime, they are being spotted. Dire Observer Wards, the big wall, the big line, and all the way across.
They should have known about this ward. Elisash is one of the guys that read the enemy wards well. I'm surprised that he didn't know about it, didn't deward it.
Not buying sentry.
He does not have a goal.
I mean, Rubik can, yeah. Buy sentry, deward, get your money back. All good. I love ward positions like this though. You know, in the US they have the Bible Belt. This is like the Observer Belt. You know, just cuts all the way through the middle of the map. All this vision. You've got all the crazy evangelicals in the middle, you know, voting for Trump and all that.
Alright, enough, Jerry. Storm Spirit with another Arcane Rune with Chakra. I guess they're prioritizing the farm on Keeper of the Light because Sanking is buying everything. He wants to be able to do something early on so he gets earned with something, and after Keeper of the Light gets Aghanim, that's when he's gonna start getting farm on a CK, Sanking, so he can get something.
That's the noise you make when you move 3 heroes top to try and kill the Lifestealer and you realize that it's just not worth it. Kinguin now have to spread out try and deal with some of these lanes. Patos with the Helm of the Dominant. Take off a nice little Urge Creep. Oh, take off Mana Leak. Drunken Haze. Good. Nice
Open wounds.
Open wounds, yeah. Can you take off Vortex? Is that dispellable? Strong dispel zone.
Just a shield.
Wanting this.
Side base. Look at that. We can read tool tips.
Well, sometimes tooltips are wrong, so it doesn't mean anything.
Universe with the double damage rune, blink, clap, no crit. A couple of hits in onto Patos, takes him down to half HP, and that will put a bit of fear in the minds of Kinguin here. So there is very quickly moving towards the Radiance, and you know, we look at this draft and we expect Kinguin to have this timing, this internal clock going over in their heads, like, okay, we get a Shadow Blade on DK, we play around with Ice Blast, get a couple of kills, make sure that Fnatic don't get too much, but Lone Druid dying here is important that he doesn't. Ice Blast flies, catches Twilight die, but that's only a Sand King as your Lone Druid is falling. A Primal Split from Universe clears up the LD, and a Cyclone quickly taken off, purged in fact by the creep there. Patos with the plays. Allows himself to get some shields out in here to manipulate the fight, but Twilight die. Channel Epi into battle, will drop below, but Patos still up and running. They've lost their LD and their AA, but as Patos has his ultimate up and running.
Thorn Spirit has no mana. Hits the wall with his head. Not enough mana. That's a lot of gold for Nisha. Even though they killed the Lone Druid and delayed the Radiance, he's still 400 gold away. That's a good timing on Fnatic. How much gold they have? It's like, feels like they have a bounty hunter. Meanwhile, Lifestealer, 200 gold away from Radiant. Once that is up, and Orchid and Storm, they can pretty much kill anyone besides. This Abaddon had so much farm. Helm of the Dominator was finished a couple of minutes ago. Only Medallion.
Yeah, they've given so much room here to the Lone Druid and potentially the DK as well. We're trying to get them to catch up as much. Overtake dire heroes.
Again, lack of lockdown on Team Kinguin. When Panda goes in, they're gonna need to use Dragon Knight stun or lift to control them. But they have a good follow-up. They have a Brewmaster to go in. They have a 4-staff on side of Keeper of the Light. Storm Spirit as well. I don't think they will be able to control all these heroes in team fight.
There, smoke time. Arrives, directing his team to hide in the trees. Start to move forward. The Spirit Bear looks like it was saved, brought away from that bottom lane, infested Lifestealer. Storm trying to make some plays, but Fnatic, wrong side of the map for this. Kinguin into the Roche pit. Aegis could just very well belong to them. TP from DJ ready. Universe.
Yeah, they don't know about it.
Yeah, they've got a clue. They're hiding. They're smoking. Roshan's already dead. All of a sudden, Fnatic are going to be scratching their heads, going, "Hang on a second, we've been done in here. What just happened?" Now you've got BKB on Nisha potentially coming up very soon. Patos still in the back. With that Purge creep near him, make sure that he can't really be cycloned or focused down.
They should try to go on AA or Rubik, kill him, and control Abaddon with the Panda Cyclone.
Shoves down bot lane and Fnatic.
That's a fool again. Axe, bottle. And it's daytime. It's gonna turn nighttime in 5 seconds.
High ground push. Potentially coming. They've popped DK ulti for this, and this is the timing. This is that moment, 20 minutes in exactly. Exotic Deer has Radiance, they've got Shadow Blade and a BKB coming out.
Oh,
Pilot die. I know.
It's hard to kill. He didn't want the chicken, he just wanted the cut the wave.
Still though, this tier 3 is taking a battering. Patos with a shield. Put on it, over and over again. Speedy little Satyr. He needs to keep that nearby. In case he does get cycloned and controlled, he just purges it back off. A smoke from Kinguin, a fake back potentially. Sure, the radiance of the bear doesn't... These creeps can give anything away. The bear, in fact, heading up towards top lane to push out another wave. Kinguin maneuvering down towards bottom lane, looking for easier object effective there.
Tanking, he wants that blink dagger.
Dire's bottom tower
Still far away, 800 gold. I'm not sure if Fnatic wants the fight with the Aegis on. Probably just give up both of the tier 2 towers, I mean tier 1 and tier 2 tower on the bottom lane, and it's nighttime for the next 3 minutes.
We should have had a stopwatch, but
Yeah.
count how long Eternal Envy was infested in the storm. he just jumped out.
Radiant's middle tower is taken.
I don't think he jumped out between them being infested here. He must have. He must have. There's no way from the storm. Hiding away.
Radiant's top tower is
Gem
under
now for the
attack.
Cottle. 2.5 minutes until that daytime comes around. Full big old bubble of vision. DJ will be there.
I'm not sure they saw this. They smoked, but I think this ward could have seen it.
Tower is under attack.
Find out. Fnatic drawing lines around that bottom portion of the map. A little bit worried about what's coming their way from that direction, but it looks like
No TP.
caught here. They see him with a sentry. Eternal Envy knows it's coming. Nisha, he's going to get recalled, but cancelled. Eternal Envy with no TP tries the rage run away, but he will be able to get to the creep and infest inside.
That's a
Right.
lot of time. They just need to deny the creeps. Yep. Rage is gonna be ready once he pops out. Even turned off the radiant.
There we go. Dead. No time for Fnatic to set up any kind of rebuttal.
Another smoke.
Kinguin.
Yeah, they
Jesus.
just used 3 smokes in a period of 2 minutes.
Radiant's
Don't
middle
stop.
tower is under attack.
I die. Self mid. Kinguin, where are you going? Doing the classic kind of secret, right? You know, 2 heroes show top. Hey, we're over here, guys. You know, waving and screaming and shouting, pushing a tier 2. While the other 3 heroes very sneakily in their own jungle. The DJ is TP'd out. Abed now he shows middle lane. Kinguin have just walked straight past him. They're pinging now, saying, hey, he's going to come up here. He's hasted, but we can still kill. Katzor is there with a lift into cold feet, but Abed zips away, and the catch they have is limited. Nisha unable to get the dragon hit lane, 1 dead. Now Elisash with the Ice Blast out. Maybe Abed will die. He'll get 2 for the price of 1, but he won't even drop himself. Still alive with about 30 HP as
should be
leeway.
all right.
Perfectly
Yep.
fine.
And gets recalled. 3 versus 1. 2 casualties.
The way things go sometimes, isn't it? Abed is on 9, 1, and 8. So his only death is the the link bump into the wall there, you know. Bunk. Fortunately did tumble up against the DK. Fnatic feels like the wind has come out of their sails a little bit. You know, they're not as aggressive and as strong as they were in the first 15, 16 minutes. Kinguin have definitely come back and shown that they have this timing, they have this ability to fight back against Fnatic. Now they have these items, but they still haven't dealt with the storm. Still don't have that way to really fully control them. And of course, now Aegis has expired. Fnatic can start thinking about taking fights properly again.
Yeah. Plus they have, they don't have Eternal Envy anymore. They have a dragon now.
That's a upgrade.
That's a lot of damage. Fireball deals 85 damage per second. 10 seconds, so he can zone out people, plus the Radiance burn.
They don't have a helm or anything on this guy's side, do they? There's no Ice Ogre, but they're going with a lift, catching out the Cottle. Good burrow strike in from Pylai Dive. Try and catch them as Universe hits and crits. Elisash drops, Katzor chased down. He's difficult to actually finish off, so they force out the split, but there's the Purge onto Patos. Takes him out of the Cyclone, and Kinguin looking still really strong in this fight as Patos looks to retreat. Ulti still available. Black Dragon moves forward to force it out. Patos, well, they will lose the Black Dragon here as Eternal Envy pops himself out. Abed, though, killed off in the meantime. Back to Exotic Deer and Nisha. Patos chased down by Eternal Envy. Nice little entangling claw. Eternal Envy moving forward as 2 fights happening at the same time. Envy now has to run away. Patos is unkillable in Universe. Cold Feet, Dragon Tail, there's the stun combo up, and Nisha will take down a double.
He has a TP, RNG. Alright, second hit, well played, says Kato.
2 tweets coming out now about the RNG of entangling claws.
That's a full team wipe, plus they lost the gem on side of Fnatic.
How did that all happen? How did Abed die? I'm watching the fight down.
Dragon Knight stunned him and just... He has really low HP, 1.1k. He needs either BKB in those fights or Lincoln Sphere to actually survive. I don't think Bloodstone is be a good idea.
Now Exotic Deer. Full Assault Cuirass. Swap of the Radiance for that Illusion Rune. Really nicely done there. Illuse of the hero. Move out and split push some of these waves. Fnatic. Like they're maybe down in the dumps a little bit here. Feeling a little bit sad about how that last fight has gone. Time to start getting back to a bit of split push action. While Kinguin, from that laning stage, and think about the entire series from game 1 through the initial laning stage of this game, now into a position where they are ahead both by the metrics, net worth-wise. Okay, it's very even, bouncing between the two of them. Okay, technically ahead, but they also feel like they have the momentum behind them. Katowice, with the purge, keeps keeping him alive through all of the cyclones, but they do have the jump onto the DK. Damage on enough, the BKB
nice
is there.
initiation.
Eternal Envy trying to get in on top of Nisha, but they just can't do it, and the stuns, the chain stuns! Down goes Abed, the storm is gone, the buyback will come. Katowice still running forward for Eternal Envy. He needs to infest, but it's on cooldown. Force Staff down as well, but Storm zipping in, looking for Katsor. There is the dust from Pylite Die. They'll find the Rubik here, it appears, but it's still a dieback on Storm. A triple for Nisha. Fnatic falling apart. Now the Eternal Envy Lifesteal is forced to buy back. How has this game crumbled so quickly?
Well, that's a Dragon Knight who can do whatever he wants in this fight because he has Spirit Bear in front of him with the AC and Abaddon standing behind him, so they're actually not dealing with this Dragon Knight at all.
And now Rax for Kinguin. Dragon Knight, Lone Druid Bear, Blinding Light is there, but they've got this Aphotic Shield to be able to take it off from time to time, and the ping's coming out from Elder Sash. I don't know what he wants to do, but it looks like the Rax will be the ones to fall. Oh, he's aiming his Ice Blast. That's what he was telling them, is the Ice Blast is coming and Coastal will tank it. Full lane of Rax mid, 28 minutes in. Fnatic lose out big time.
Yeah, they should be really happy about this. Mid-Rax's Roshan will respawn soon. I don't think Fnatic is gonna pick a fight near the Rosh. Abed, he had an amazing start, but now he lacks a defensive item. What do we have? Dragon Knight with the full Orchid. Once he gets the Bloodthorn up, that's just gonna be a devastating. Plus Arcane Rune for him. They might actually try to find one more fight. They also have a gem. Or is it on Spirit Bear, on Exotic Deer? So they're gonna devour that stuff. One ward inside of Fnatic.
Hunting. Shadowblade, Blink, Orchid, BKB. This Dragon Knight is monstrous. I really do feel like this little Sato Banisher has been the undoing of Fnatic. Universe keeps jumping in, cycloning the Abaddon, but it just immediately, he's so quick with it, purges it off very, very speedily. And Eternal Envy, you've got to say that he's definitely falling, or falling further behind than he had during the laning stage. It looked like he maybe catches up with that Radiance timing, decent. The Solar Crest afterwards, staying infested in Storm for so long, definitely hurting the chances here as Elasash goes for the D-ward. No misses uphill anymore, the double tap. Cure that one. Pop the quick blink away from Pylite Die, but again, Kinguin have control over this map. Fnatic afraid of maneuvering themselves anywhere. They're going to buy themselves a smoke and maybe go for a 5-man gank. Got limited vision. One Dire Observer Ward over on the other side of the map. It's all they really see.
Dragon Knight is really getting out of control. They have nothing to pierce the BKB with, but they should try to snipe. That's 4 bracers. What up? He just wants to stay alive. And he can upgrade it to Road of Aethas.
I mean, that
or 2.
We've been talking about Dota 1 builds, right?
Yeah, this is the build.
So this is the E build. Aegis and Cheese, though, going the way of Kinguin here with Cheese on a Lone Druid. Aegis on that Dragon Knight as Eternal Envy, and the Fnatic lads is once again just a step behind Kinguin. Objective. Full staff now coming out for who? Katsor. Rubik very far. Gem, Glimmer, Force, Blink. Top of the arcanes he's got. He doesn't need no braces. PHP up against 1280, so a little bit ahead there in the old health department. Fnatic trying for a bit of a push high ground here with the double catapults coming, but they do not do it as quickly, I'm going to say, as Kinguin do. With Dragon Form, with Lone Druid, Spirit Bear, and with this Curse of Avernus.
The attack speed on Dragonite with the Curse and AC.
And the Helm of the Dominator attack speed, everything in the mix. Even the catapults getting involved here as they'll rip apart another lane of racks. The backstab from Pile Die trying to line up an Epicenter Burrow Strike, but it's also he's getting shoved back. He's getting hunted down. I don't know he's there exactly, but the Orchid Lifestealer forced away. The Blink of the Clap. Universe has no mana to ulti. Where is it? He's BKB, but he can't actually get it off. Waiting this one out is going to take a while, and Storm has to zip away. They've killed the AA, but for now, Lifestealer will be the other hero. Fnatic will lose him with no buyback available. It might just be game over, to be honest with you here, Lacoste.
AA buying back. No mana on Panda. Like, these racks are going down. They still have 5 seconds on Dragonite plus Aegis, plus they have a cheese on Lone Druid.
How could Storm zip in, but Pile Eye rooted and killed. Buyback immediately from him. Storm silenced, dead, no buyback. And that will surely signal the end of the game. The Cyclone onto the Lone Druid Bear will go up. The LD with cheese and wand, still ready to go. Full HP he goes, and GG is called. Game 3 is coming. Kinguin and Fnatic still butting heads. One game separates them from the lower bracket. One game separates one of these teams from that upper bracket final.
Yeah, I think if they had enough Sentry Vision to see Dragonite with the Shadow Blade, that they could have turned things around. The Storm was getting out of control, but had no HP whatsoever at one point, and DK